Hi, welcome back, everybody, to the series. Let's talk today specifically about supplements because everyone listening has a cabinet full of them. Why don't supplements move the needle the way people want and expect them to?
Well, I think people have maybe unreasonable expectations on supplements. They're tools, but they don't always direct healing the way that we want them to. Oftentimes, we'll use supplements in that green medicine model that we talked about before to try to cover up a symptom or whatever. But if it doesn't get to the underlying mechanism, so here's the classic example: adrenal supplements. Right? So somebody takes adrenal supplements, whether it's like a glandular or they take ashwagandha or rhodiola or ginseng or whatever, and they all have things that they do inside the body. But it's very common for somebody with an adrenal issue to also have a blood sugar issue or Hashimoto's is out of control at the same time. So if we don't fix the underlying mechanism, which maybe in this case blood sugar dysregulation, like
Mm.
they're hypoglycemic, their blood sugar is too low, they're not getting enough protein, or they're not getting enough fiber, whatever. And then they're taking a glandular expecting that they're going to get all their energy back. And it just doesn't really work that way. You kind of have to push the system from both ends. You can't just try to use a supplement to bring energy back. And because it doesn't work that way, especially for a complicated case like Hashimoto's. And they're all complicated. All Hashimoto's cases are complicated.
So, what I take from this is you're saying that there's a certain pattern, if you will, of how you treat a Hashimoto patient or a step by step process.
Yeah, I guess there's a step by step process, and it might be kind of different for everybody though. There's like a bunch of things that you want to cover with them all. You want to cover like, do they have toxins? And yes, we might use supplements to try to release some of that. Do they have some sort of immune activation, like a chronic virus or some sort of mold exposure or parasites or whatever? So you want to get down to all those underlying mechanisms, including the wild cards. Like I think we talked about anemia before. If somebody's anemic or has some sort of iron insufficiency or some other form of anemia, then it doesn't matter what supplements you use unless you get that under